History is the story of the victors. As a means of communication, the advent of filmmaking contributes to maintaining human consciousness across historical tales.
Take a look at this drawing that we found just today. A piece of paper that's been underwater for 85 years.
I'll be damned.
No one knows what the future holds.
Who you in the park with?
I don't know names. I just got lost.
Where did you see the lady?
One lady.
Yet, a century from now, the task of informing future generations will heavily rest on the creative endeavors of those who lived the current epoch. The unmooring of time can be found everywhere. In battles for social progress, we thought we'd already fought and won. Making sense of our lives and the unfathomable world in which we find ourselves necessitates an understanding of what has come before.
Anyone bring any extra bags?
No, nobody brought an extra bag.
I'm just asking.
Often in film, the idea is not to dwell on past events, but to recreate them. Historical genre or historical fiction is fiction set in a remote past. The process of recreating a past occurrence may require an accurate depiction of the events through a body of researches. Historical films emulate some conventional approaches to filmmaking and the techniques of the art form. Directors such as Ava DuVernay, James Cameron, Quentin Tarantino, Zack Snyder have contributed to the recent popularity of the genre. If history belongs to the victors, it's generally fallen to everyone else: the women, the colonized or enslaved, those on the other side of wars and walls, to subvert conventional understanding of it, to make up for the burned or redacted documents, the missing transcripts and the experiences that were never recorded in the first place. Historical fiction offers us a large room for cross-genre approaches. The biography When They See Us by Ava DuVernay is a great example of a cross-genre format. The film relates the story of 5 teenagers wrongly convicted for a murder in Central Park.
A female jogger was severely beaten and raped.
Every black male who was in the park last night is a suspect.
What's going on with my son?
I need
Your
all
son
of
was
them.
involved in rape in Central Park.
No,
Wait a second.
This limited series spans a quarter of a century, from when the teens are first questioned about the incident in the spring of 1989, going through their exoneration in 2002, and ultimately the settlement reached with the city of New York in 2014. To captivate the audience, DuVernay implements some techniques mostly used in drama, such as concise dialogues.
I didn't see any lady.
Kevin!
I didn't see any lady.
I want to see my son right now, right now!
Among the genre's adept, Quentin Tarantino didn't miss to bring his aesthetic along with the project. The famous zoom effect, one of the Hateful Eight director's signature moves, appears in Django Unchained and creates a combination of Western and historical fiction. In 1858, with a German bounty hunter's help, a freed slave set out to rescue his wife from a brutal Mississippi plantation owner. Some of the lighting techniques include artificial lighting, since most are being shot at nighttime. In Titanic, James Cameron offers the tale of the notorious drowning boat as narrated by one of the survivors. Although the character does not narrate the film's complete course, her presence at the beginning affects sets the start of the adventure. Some of the night scenes required artificial lighting. The lighting bulbs in 1997 certainly couldn't generate such brilliance. The iconic duo scene arranges to be shot by sunset. 300 is a movie directed by Zack Snyder and based on true events in the B.C. era. During the Second Persian invasion of Greece, King Leonidas of Sparta and 300 men fight the Persians at Thermopylae in 480 BC. Zack Snyder's unique visual style complements the brilliant atmosphere. Indeed, the director utilizes G for blood scenes, saturating colors, comic books as storyboards, and cutting in and out of super slow motion during action scenes. The unconventional editing helps to engage the audience to combat fights and hectic tone.
Give them nothing, but take from them everything.